R.Kelly. You R.Kelly. You R.Kelly.
Welcome everyone, this is your girl Texas Black Diamond, and once again I always thank you for tuning in to Texas Black Diamond ENT. Today I want to talk about public opinion and being tried through public opinion, and will Robert Sylvester Kelly and others like Robert Sylvester Kelly with the mainstream media, social media, news outlets, documentaries, will this give him the fair trial that he deserves? And I wanted to show this when the supporters went to New York, and you had a social media channel to, post it. And I said, let me go up under here, because I always like to go and look up under the comment section and see how you see the different opinions on the situation with Robert Sylvester Kelly. And I must say it is so unfair. And I'm like, will Robert Sylvester Kelly get the fair trial he deserves, just like any other American citizen? And I'm working on a project with others, and it's going to be live, and we're going to work on public opinion. So the project that we will be working on is going to be, getting public opinions. And so you're going to see it live. We're going to talk to different people as well. And we want to just get different people's opinion. That's why I always tell everybody, don't, delete, because I just want to see. But what I am upset about is with this outlet, this media outlet, I tried to post something on there, and I had to go in and take out things and shorten things. And I'm looking through there. I'm like, okay, hers just as long as mine's, and this guy here is mentioning the word rape, calling us rapists. You have people on here saying the curse words, and they are allowed to put it on there. But when we try to, put things on there to, give information out, to tell these people, hey, do your research. And this is why we're fighting for him. It seemed like to me, this outlet cut us short, just like the public is doing with Robert. The law is doing with Robert. They muted Robert. They muted him. They deleted his rights. Gag orders on anybody that's going to speak up for him. Anybody that's trying to help Robert, they try to arrest. They try to put him in jail to stop the progress. And it's not fair when you have the alleged accusers running around, can get on YouTube, Twitter, and everywhere else. Dr. Phil, Dr. Oz, and whoever else, Gail King shows, and speak whatever. But this is an unbalanced scale. And so I want to, give my kudos to the, I call y'all the, I said Beyonce has the beehive, and Robert Sylvester Kelly, R.Kelly has the snake pit. So them snakes was in there, baby. Them snakes was in there, and that snake pit was in there, and they was going toe to toe with other people with their negative opinions. But I do appreciate how Robert supporters went on there, and they did not, disrespect anyone. They was on there calling people pissy. They was on here, calling us rapists, calling people uneducated, just wishing death on us and things like that. So they try to say that these alleged accusers going through things, and the people that's supporting them, we are the ones that's getting the most. We're going through it the most. But I want everybody to, come in and see. You see the guy calling us rapists and, and things like that. Just rude, and we get this backlash. We already know what was going to come with it. But at the same time, I see an unequal scale here. We have the social media, we have the mainstream media outlets that's not letting Robert Sylvester Kelly have a voice. And my thing is, I'm going to keep digging, I'm going to keep researching, I'm going to keep posting, I'm going to look on all these mainstream media, see if they have a section down there where you can write down how you feel, and I'm going to go on there. I'm going to be like, this is why we feel the way we feel. Do your research. It's not only Lifetime Alive. So one of my things was, you had one on there, he said that he was on a tape. So you hear a lot of them say the tape. And my question is, can you confirm that was an underage female? And if you say that you can confirm that, did you participate in a crime? Isn't that a crime to watch child pornography? Or do you know for a fact that a child or a grown lady? He was found innocent in that case. And I wanted to point out too, just like Sarah was subpoenaed, right? Sarah was subpoenaed. She received a subpoena to show up in, I guess we can say, 2021 trial that's coming up for Robert Sylvester Kelly. That's his ex-girlfriend that was on this reality show. She was subpoenaed. She was served a subpoena. So, Rashonda Landfair, why she wasn't served a subpoena? Why she wasn't served this subpoena, right? And if they felt like this was Rashonda Landfair on this videotape, she would have been subpoenaed, right? I feel like the prosecutors prolonged this trial so she can just, grow up a little bit, a little more, and she'll look, they'll be confused and she'll look kind of like her. So the prosecutor's like, we don't need her. She says not her. Her father says not her. So we don't need her, okay? Because she don't look like the girl that's on the video. So let her be. Let them go on. We're not going to serve them no subpoena. We going to get him through Sparkle and the brother. Because everybody has a hidden agenda. So Sparkle and the brother allegedly took the tape to Susan Logan. So I guess Susan Logan didn't see anything and no, she didn't take on. So on with that. So, but the prosecutors felt like, we don't have to have her here. We can just try to convince them that it's her. We got two people that's saying it's her. We can just get her classmates. We'll get classmates. But you have family members that's been around this person, all their lives. And that is not her. No, it's not. That's not her. And then you had one of the twins. She claimed that they kept playing the tape and had her confused, and they kept pushing her and having her, to say, well, it could be her, it looked like her, and and yada yada. But my thing is, the prosecutors didn't have a strong case. They know they didn't. So if they felt like that was her, they would have subpoenaed her, just like they did with Sarah. So they felt like they can win that case and convince the 12 U.S. citizens that this is Landfair, because she had two family members to save. So we got to convince them. We can convince them, because she's not here. Did they show pictures? Did they get any pictures of her? And did they post any, pictures of her on the screen for, the 12 U.S. citizens to make this decision. But they tried to push it. I mean, what I'm saying, and just like they're doing now, they are trying to reach. And to go all the way back, 20, 30 years of something that was proven in court. He worked hard with his defense team to prove his innocence, and he was proven that. And we keep hearing the tape. And so then we see another guy on here make a comment about, he was on there saying that this 14-year-old PUSSY. I'm like, my God, this is what Kim Fox stated. And you didn't see the evidence. You didn't hear the evidence. But this is what Kim Fox stated. Which they still trying to come up with tapes. And his defense team still waiting on discovery. What y'all see that? And what y'all have that y'all trying to hold on to and wait till the last minute to give us? What is it? Is it a holdback to try to get our client to go ahead and have a plea deal? Let us see the evidence. So you have to ask yourself, why hold on to this evidence? If you had a strong case 2008 trial, why you didn't subpoena the land fairs? Why you ain't just make them come on in? Y'all on y'all vacation when y'all this is when court date and we need y'all here. Why? Can't nobody pay a person off to go anywhere to get away from court if they subpoena. If you subpoena, you got to be there and be obstruction of justice. So once again, I keep saying, like, will Robert get a fair trial? And I listened to the guy, and I was like, oh my God, I wish I was there to speak to the guy that was speaking in New York. And he made the statement, he said it. He said in an interview that he liked teenage girls. So I'm gonna play that part at the end, and let's reminisce on actually what Robert said. So when the guy did the interview with Robert, he asked him, do you like teenage girls? And so, of course, Robert had to think about it, like, wait a minute, if I say no, then I might be lying. But the teenagers that I like are college students, 18, 19-year-olds, legal teenagers, 18, 19, college students. And they only now just show that part. What all you have to do is say no. Yeah, I like older teenagers. Those are legally women. 18, 19 legal women, okay? We had this old ass man, I call him the bunny man, that lived in a mansion with 7 women. I can't think of his name right off the top. Dead as a doorknob now. He had, women when he died. He died with a bunch of women around him. And they were young women. He had teenagers, 18, 19. He had 20. And this was an old ass coon. And they named streets after this man. They praised him. You had Jesse Jackson saying the man is a freaking icon. You had people like Snoop Dogg go and chill at his mansion. You had people like Will Smith go and chill at his mansion. And nobody said that this was disgusting. He got all these multiple damn young ass women around his old ass. But Robert liking legal teenage women is a problem. We have women that upset because the occupancy is not there anymore. The limelight that great limelight, the occupancy is not there for them anymore. So I'm upset. And everybody has an agenda. Like, I didn't get what I want, so I don't give a damn. I will lie to the end. And I just want y'all to just check out these opinions. And Mac Dime, honey, you was up in there, baby. You was that snake that had that head up like a cobra. And baby, you was snapping that neck. You wasn't playing, okay? Like I said, Beyonce got the Beehive. And Robert Sylvester Kelly, R.Kelly, got the snake pit, okay? Because at the same time, we are not going to sit here and knowing what we know and not say anything. And we have people that sit here and just taking it and running with it, with the Lifetime Alive, the half cut, interviews, the women that lie, that can get on the mainstream media and lie and twist things. And this guy in New York said what he said, but I would have told him like how he said it about the grown teenage women. You have teenage women's, not teenage girls, teenage women's. And usually you could become an adult, they say, around 16 years of age. And I say maturity. You have, and you can see it in the YouTube stream, you have grown ass women, 50 years old, acting a plumb fool. You have teenage women that act more mature than older women, But at the same time, to each their own. He dealt with legal age, okay? Legal age. And another thing, and I'll be talking about this on my upcoming video. If Robert is this man that a pedophile that loves to be with underage girls, ask yourself this question: why would Robert Sylvester Kelly check your ID to make sure you're not underage? Why would you go get a fake ID? And why would you lie about your age? If you felt like this man, he catered to being with girls, why go get a fake ID? Why not just say, I'm 14? Even make your age lower. Give your, I'm 13, I'm 14, I'm 15. Why not tell them that? You would have had a greater chance, right? Because y'all say that he liked girls and he snatched girls up. Why would you go get a fake ID? Why would you lie about your age and say you're an adult? You have to ask yourself those questions. And if he's this predator that people are going around and saying, why all of a sudden once he became rich, he was a predator? When you think that he would have had this whole mind frame of being with girls back when he was sitting at this train station, this subway station, doing music? Why is only the years where he is rich and famous and he got that celebrity lifestyle that he all of a sudden catered to girls? Now we have people saying, oh, he's like that because he was molested and as a child, and so he has those predator behaviors. Where are the alleged accusers from the time he was molested on up before he became this mega celebrity? You have to ask yourself that question. And once again, will Robert get a fair trial? And to that young man that was speaking in New York, when he said the teenagers, hey, you in the great state, the big city. He's in this big city, the Big Apple. And there is a symbol sitting in the water with a torch in this book, holding this book with all these, and it's supposed to be like with liberty and justice for all. So if you said, young man, that he is guilty, and you did not give him a chance to prove his innocence, then we need to go and take that symbol out of that water in New York, because that doesn't stand for that. It does not say guilty before proven innocence. So everybody, thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Push that notification button twice, bell, so you guys can get notification when I drop the next video or come live. Because when I come live, I want to come with information. I want to also talk about, solutions. Come up with solutions to solve these problems that we have. So once again, thank you for tuning in to Texas Black Diamond ENT. You all have a wonderful week and be blessed.
I usually don't get into what people think about me, because all my career, even before the trial, people have had their opinions about Robert, and that's probably because it has a lot to do with me. I kind of shy away from the crowd, because I'm always in the studio, digging deep into the basement all the time of my house, creating music. So, people, when they don't know you and they can't really touch you like they could someone else, they seem to form opinions or have thoughts about you that they like to, think. So
some of the people who have worked with you have said that there's an issue here. Your former manager has said publicly that there's an issue of concern here. Your brother Kerry has said there's an issue of concern here.
Issue of concern? Mm-hmm. What do you mean when you say issue of concern?
They've said that they're concerned that you like underage girls.
Let me put it to you this way, man. Unfortunately, the people that don't work for me says that. The people that do work for me don't say that. And the people that don't work for me were fired. If you had someone work for you and they're mad because they're not working for you anymore, and they're used to getting a certain amount of money, or they're used to getting a certain amount of fame because they work for you because you're famous, and all of a sudden they mess you around and then you let them go. Anything that comes up about you, they're gonna run and say, yeah, he did that to me. I knew this too about him. But you really can't, I don't want you, I don't want BET, I don't want my fans. Do not listen to the people that was fired. Don't even listen to the people that was hired. Listen to the facts and get into what you think and make your own opinions. If you're gonna have an opinion about me, have your opinion about what you may think about me. What you definitely don't do is go by somebody that was fired and they're mad and pissed off at me because they were fired.
But your brother Kerry was not fired. He's still your brother.
Yeah, he was fired.
But he's still your brother.
Doesn't matter. He's still my brother, but if he's still my brother, why did he get fired?
Why did he get fired?
I can't get into that.
Okay, fair enough. But
let me just say this. We may fire each other, but I fired them 1,000 times and rehired them.
Yeah.
But hey, it's unfortunate that it's like this. But when you're me, when you're R.Kelly, everybody want a piece of you. And if you don't give them a piece, they'll find a way to get a piece of you, one way or the other. Man, I've been blackmailed 1 billion times in my career, before the trial, during the trial, after the trial. I've been sued for stuff that, ridiculous things, you know. At one point in my life, I was an ATM machine, you know.
Yeah.
People just come up and just push whatever, and if it don't come out, they'll go tell somebody this, or they'll go run and say this and run and say that, you know. But I'm used to that. I'm you know, you don't get used to it. Let me take that back. I'm not used to it, but I'm used to the fact that people. I know that people will do this. Sometimes even your own family members, and I don't hate none of them, but I know a lot of people be out to get me because I'm very vulnerable, man. Especially a 7-year trial.
So there's no issue here. They're all wrong. There's no issue here. That's what you're saying?
Everybody, I'm going to end it with that. And Robert said this after the 2008 trial, how he was an ATM machine, and when no more money was coming out, and when they didn't get their way, they doing what they doing now. Angry, upset, the money train has ended, no more DHS line for them. Your balance is zero at the ATM machine now, and I am pissed off. And I'm going to do whatever I got to do to get what I was trying to get out of him, because he said no to me and he laid me the hell off. And I am mad as hell. I don't give a damn about him. I don't give a damn if he's family. And then people holler family. Sometimes family can be your worstest damn enemy. Your family is the worst. Your family will hurt you worse than anybody. A stranger will work harder for you than your family. So we do not exclude the family out of anything as well, because the family will do the same thing that all the rest of them are doing. And he told his facts the best way he knew how. And I love when he said, don't go by what nobody else say. Get the facts. Get your own opinions. And that's what I've been saying for the longest. Do your own research. Get your facts. Yeah, y'all can, I like to throw it out there so y'all can go back and do a little more research yourself. But I like to give it to you TBD style. And that way, you be like, oh, okay, I see where she going at it. Let me go and look some more. And I'm going to give her my spin on it as well. It is what it is. Nothing new. Reaching back. Angry family members. Angry ex-employees. Angry ex people that just jumped on the gravy train, don't even know shit about them, but I got this opportunity. They believe in and everything people say about R.Kelly, so I'm going to jump on this gravy train as well. And it is what it is. So once again, will Robert get a fair trial? Because you hear in the interview, you hear the but. You hear the but. That's what you hear. You hear buts with this interviewer, just like you did with Gayle King. And so you guys, I know I said before, but you know, I always add on. I wanted y'all to see that part to the young man that was in New York, teenage women, okay? And if you don't believe innocent until proven guilty, I want you your own self to go and knock that damn Statue of Liberty down, because there is no liberty and justice for all if y'all don't want him to have due process and get his justice, okay?